Have you ever wondered why some men, even in their 60s, still feel strong, confident, and full of energy? While others seem to lose that spark long before, here's the truth most doctors never tell you. Every man has a hidden switch inside his body that controls blood flow, confidence, and performance. But after 40, that switch begins to fade. And most men unknowingly make it worse every single day. The surprising part, you can turn it back on naturally. No pills, no injections, no risky treatments. I'm Dr. Amelia Hayes, a board-certified urologist. For over 15 years, I've helped men restore their vitality, not with complicated drugs, but with simple habits that reignite the body's natural chemistry. And today I'll reveal one of my favorite tools, something so simple you can drink it from a glass, yet powerful enough to recharge your circulation, your confidence, and yes, your performance. We're talking about a group of natural smoothies, scientifically proven to help your body produce more of the molecule that drives every healthy erection you've ever had. I'll show you how it works, why most men lose it with age, and what to do tonight to bring it back naturally. So stay with me because the most important secret comes at the end of this video. Let's talk about the real engine behind male vitality. It's not testosterone alone. It's something even more powerful. A gas your body makes every second called nitric oxide. Think of it like a natural switch. When your brain sends the signal, nitric oxide tells your blood vessels to relax, to open up, and let blood rush exactly where it's needed. No nitric oxide, no blood flow. And without blood flow, well, you can guess what happens. Here's the part most men don't know. Even if you take Viagra or Cialis, they can't work unless your body already makes nitric oxide. These drugs only amplify what's already there. They don't create it. But by the time you hit your 40s or 50s, your nitric oxide levels drop by nearly half. That means you can eat right, exercise, even take supplements, and still feel like your body just isn't responding. That's where nutrition comes in. Certain foods, especially dark berries, leafy greens, and root vegetables, contain natural compounds that your body, and when you blend them together in the right way, they don't just help down there. They recharge your entire circulation, your heart, your brain, even your energy levels. That's why I call these blends E-Revive smoothies, because when your nitric oxide switch turns back on, so does every part of you that makes you feel alive again. In a moment, I'll show you exactly which smoothies work best for men over 50, and why one of them starts working within just a few hours. Now, let's get into how these smoothies actually work. First, remember this, they're not magic potions. They're science-backed nutrition tools designed to restore what age has taken away. Each ingredient was chosen for one reason: to help your body make more nitric oxide naturally. Let's start with the stars of the show: beetroot, celery, spinach, cabbage, and radish. These foods are rich in nitrates, the raw material your body uses to produce nitric oxide. Here's the cool part. When you drink these as smoothies, not juices, you keep all the fiber and plant enzymes intact. That's important, because your mouth bacteria need to interact with those nitrates. They convert them into nitric oxide precursors right in your saliva. If you strip all that away, like in juice, you lose the effect. After you drink one of these smoothies, your nitric oxide levels start to rise within 30 minutes, and they usually peak around the 3 to 4 hour mark. That means if you want to feel your best in the evening, have your smoothie with breakfast or lunch. And yes, some of them work faster than others. One of my favorites is called the Blacker the Berry smoothie. It's packed with dark berries, spinach, and beets, all known for their circulation-boosting power. Another popular one in my clinic is what we call the Lift smoothie. It's designed for days when you just want more stamina and drive. But before we get to the recipes, we need to talk about the one thing that can block all your progress. A mistake I see almost every man make without realizing it. Now, before you rush to the blender, let me warn you about something most men completely overlook. You could be drinking all the right smoothies, eating all the right foods, and still not feel any change at all. Why? Because you're unknowingly blocking your nitric oxide pathways every single day. Here's the first big one, mouthwash. Those kills 99.9% of bacteria labels. They also kill the good bacteria that help convert nitrates into nitric oxide. Without those microbes, the whole process stops before it even starts. The second mistake, using strong whitening toothpaste and brushing right after every meal. That overcleans your mouth and strips away the good bacteria your body actually needs. And the third one, long-term use of acid blockers like Prilosec, Nexium, or Pepcid. Yes, they calm heartburn, but they also lower stomach acid, and you need that acid to absorb nutrients and trigger nitric oxide conversion in the gut. So what can you do instead? A few small changes make a huge difference. Try a spoon of apple cider vinegar before meals to support digestion. Add digestive enzymes or betaine HCl if your doctor approves. And avoid antibacterial everything in your mouth. Your body needs that ecosystem. Think of it this way. Nitric oxide isn't made by a pill. It's made by a system. Your mouth, stomach, and gut all working together in harmony. When one part shuts down, the whole chain breaks. And no smoothie, no supplement, no medication can fix that unless you fix the pathway. So before you focus on adding more, start by removing what's blocking your body's natural flow. Because the truth is, if nitric oxide can't move freely, neither can you. And in the next part, I'll show you what to do if you've tried everything and still can't seem to get results. So what if you've done it all? You've tried the pills, you've tried the exercises, you've even changed your diet, but nothing seems to be improving. I hear this every week from men in my clinic. They say, "Doc, I've tried everything. Why isn't my body responding?" Here's the truth most doctors never tell you. It's not that your body can't work. It's that your nitric oxide production system has been offline for years. See, this isn't about one smoothie or one supplement. It's about rehabilitating a pathway, teaching your body how to produce nitric oxide again. Think of it like rebuilding muscle after an injury. You don't wake up strong overnight. You rebuild slowly, consistently over time. The same is true for your circulation. Once nitric oxide starts flowing again, the blood vessels begin to open up, elasticity returns, and your body starts to remember what it used to do effortlessly. It's not a quick fix, but it's a permanent one because you're healing the root cause, not covering the symptom. So if you're in that place right now where you've tried everything and you're frustrated, I want you to hear me clearly. You're not broken, you're rebuilding. Stay patient. Keep feeding your body the right nutrients. Keep moving, keep breathing deeply. Because nitric oxide isn't just about performance, it's about circulation, vitality, and longevity. And in the next part, I'll walk you through how to combine these smoothies with simple science-backed exercises to maximize blood flow and restore natural strength, not just down there, but throughout your entire body. Now that you understand how nitric oxide works, let's talk about how to take it to the next level by pairing nutrition with movement. See, smoothies give your body the building blocks for nitric oxide, but movement is what tells your blood vessels to use it. Think of it like this. The nutrients are your fuel, and exercise is the ignition key. Start simple. You don't need heavy weights or long workouts, just daily movement that wakes up your circulation. Try a 15-minute walk right after meals. Add some deep belly breathing, slow, steady, through the nose. It increases oxygen and signals your blood vessels to relax. Another favorite of mine is pelvic floor training. Most men never think about it, but these small, hidden muscles are what control blood flow to the area that matters most. A few minutes a day, squeezing and releasing gently, can help retrain those muscles to stay active and responsive. Combine that with stretching your hips, lower back, and thighs. Better flexibility means less tension, better circulation. And here's something most people forget. When blood flow improves in one part of the body, it improves everywhere. Your brain gets sharper, your heart works easier, your energy lasts longer, and yes, your confidence comes roaring back. So imagine this plan. You start your day with a smoothie rich in nitrates. You take a short walk, you do a few breathing or pelvic floor exercises, and then over time, you begin to feel the difference, because your body is not just surviving anymore. It's relearning how to thrive. But there's another piece to this puzzle that almost every man overlooks: a small gland that quietly controls hormones, sleep, and circulation. And when it's inflamed, it can shut all of this down. Let's talk about that next: the prostate connection. Now, let's talk about something most men ignore: your prostate. That small gland sitting right below your bladder does a lot more than people think. It doesn't just control urination. It directly affects your hormones, your sleep, and yes, your performance. Here's the part most men miss. When the prostate swells, even a little, it presses against the bladder and wakes you up at night. 1, 2, sometimes 3 trips to the bathroom. And every time that happens, you're interrupting your deep sleep. The very time when your body makes testosterone. That means less testosterone, weaker nighttime erections, poor recovery, and lower vitality overall. It becomes a cycle. Poor sleep lowers testosterone. Low testosterone makes the prostate worse, and around it goes. That's why in my clinic, when we work on nitric oxide and circulation, we also focus on prostate health at the same time. Simple steps can make a world of difference. A few minutes of gentle prostate massage, adding pumpkin seed oil or saw palmetto supplements, staying hydrated, and cutting down on processed fats that trigger inflammation. And if you're taking prescription prostate meds, remember this: in most European countries, those drugs are used as a last resort. Here in the US, they're often the first thing prescribed. But with the right natural support, many men are able to reduce dependency on those meds. With their doctor's guidance, of course. The goal isn't to silence the symptoms, it's to heal the system. Because when your prostate calms down, your sleep deepens, your testosterone rises, and your entire nitric oxide network fires back up again. In the next part, I'll show you how to take back full control, to stop masking the symptoms and start restoring your body's natural rhythm. At this point, you've probably realized something powerful. Your body already knows how to heal itself. It just needs the right signals to wake that system back up. But most men, they never get that chance. They mask every warning sign with another pill. One for blood pressure, one for the prostate, one for performance. And the cycle never ends. Here's the truth: those pills don't fix the problem. They only silence it. And the longer you silence it, the harder it becomes to get back to normal. So I want you to shift your mindset from managing symptoms to rebuilding function. That's what this entire plan is about. It's not about shortcuts or quick fixes. It's about teaching your body how to work again, the way it did when you were 25. Start small. Drink your nitric oxide smoothies. Protect your mouth and gut. Move daily. Support your prostate. Each step might feel minor on its own, but together, they rebuild the foundation. Your blood flow improves. Your energy comes back. Your confidence follows naturally. And here's the best part. When you fix circulation, you don't just improve what happens down there. You improve everything: your heart, your brain, your kidneys, even your mood. That's why I tell my patients, when your blood starts to move, your life starts to move. So stay with me, because in the next part, I'll share my 2 favorite smoothie recipes, ones I use in my own clinic every week, to help men restore energy, stamina, and confidence naturally, safely, and powerfully. Now let's get practical. I want to share the exact smoothie formulas I recommend most to my patients, the ones that boost circulation, energy, and confidence the fastest. The first one is what I call the dark berry booster. It's rich, deep, and powerful. Here's what you'll need: half a cup of beetroot, fresh or cooked, 1 cup of dark berries, blueberries, blackberries, or acai, 1 stalk of celery, a handful of spinach or kale, half a banana water or almond milk to blend. This mix floods your system with nitrates and antioxidants. It helps your blood vessels relax and expand. Perfect for men who want stronger morning energy and better blood flow throughout the day. Now the second one, my personal favorite, is called the Lift Smoothie. It's lighter, more refreshing, and great before activity. Here's what goes in: 1 cup of fresh spinach, half a cup of pomegranate seeds or juice, 1 small orange or grapefruit, a piece of ginger root about an inch, a spoon of raw cacao or maca powder for an extra kick. Blend it until smooth and drink it about 3 to 4 hours before you want to feel your best. That's when your nitric oxide peaks. You can also rotate the two, one in the morning for energy, one in the afternoon for endurance. Over time, you'll notice something incredible. You'll start waking up more energized, your focus improves, and your confidence inside and outside the bedroom returns naturally. But don't just rely on smoothies alone. Combine them with movement, rest, and mindful breathing. Because when you support your circulation from every angle, your body rewards you in every way. And coming up next, I'll wrap everything together so you know exactly how to stay consistent, stay motivated, and keep your results growing week after week. So now you know the truth. Real, lasting strength doesn't come from a pill. It comes from your circulation, from that steady, powerful flow of nitric oxide that fuels every heartbeat, every thought, and every spark of confidence. By now, you've learned the key steps. Support your nitric oxide production with the right foods. Avoid the daily habits that block it. Move your body, protect your prostate, and build consistency. Because when you do, you're not just improving performance down there. You're upgrading your entire system, your energy, your focus, your sleep, and your vitality. So here's what I want you to do. Start tomorrow morning. Make one of these smoothies. Take a 10-minute walk after breakfast. And breathe deeply, like your body's learning how to live again. Then give it time. Your body doesn't need more chemicals. It needs your attention, your patience, and the right inputs. And if you have questions, drop them in the comments below. I personally read through them, and I'll answer as many as I can in upcoming videos. If this message spoke to you, if you want to take back your confidence, your circulation, your health, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. We talk about science-backed, natural ways to help men over 50 feel strong, focused, and alive again. And remember, you're not past your prime. You're just one habit away from getting it back. Next time, I'll share one simple spice that can multiply your nitric oxide overnight, something sitting in your kitchen right now. You won't want to miss it. This is Dr. Amelia Hayes. Stay strong, stay curious, and let's keep your body and your life moving forward.